Morning, my dudes. It is Friday, December 5th. Happy day 5 of Vlogmas. My husband is home today, so he got the kids on the bus. So I get to sleep in until 7, but I am up now. It's about 7:30. I've got my breakfast and my coffee, and I am going to get some knitting in here. Here's a classic ribbed hat for one of my brothers that I worked on in the car and on the way to the funeral and stuff yesterday. I am almost to the crown decreases, so I think I'm gonna try to finish that, and then I need to film a podcast for this week. Oh look, that like totally matches my sweater. And we can open Advents then. So I'm gonna work on this for a while I drink my coffee and eat my breakfast. And yeah, then I'll talk to you guys in a bit, okay? Dudes, change of plans. I'm not going to film a podcast today, and this video is going to come out with day 6 on the 7th, because my brain is so mad after yesterday. So prepare for a lot of dark shots for the rest of the day. And for this to not have the best lighting, but it's fine. So let's look. We're going to open Advents. Let's find day 5. Got one of the witches on her broom. See? Put it on our tree. Doo-doo-doo. I love this so much. That's gonna be like part of my decor all the time. I don't know what I'll put on it, but let's pick a goodie out of here. There's dice in here. Dice. Oh, they're Oogie Boogie's dice. Very cool. Let's put this in my dice box. This is my dice box. See? I'll put those in there. Very cool. They're really light. Like, it feels kind of weird. Let's roll it. Rolls regular. Yeah. Cool. Let's open yarn. Day 5. Alright, we've got more orange today. Let's hang it up. And I will show you. What a great fade. It's so good. Okay, so now I am going to go finish working on the hat that I was working on. It's almost done. I'm most of the way through the decreases. I had to cut out a few extra rounds because I think I'm going to run out of yarn. But after I do that, then I will show you the hat, and then I think we'll work on yesterday's gnome knit along clue that I didn't get to do. And then I think we'll probably cast on another hat because I found out my aunt is coming to Thanksgiving as well. So we're almost done with one hat, and then I have 4 more to make. The yarn for 2 of them should be here today, and so I have yarn for the other 2. So yeah, we still have a lot of work to do. I can totally finish this many hats before I see everybody on the 30th, but I definitely don't think I can also finish my make 9. So we're just gonna do what we can do, and I'm gonna try to be okay with it. That leaves 1 square on my Knitter's Bingo for the year undone, and that really bothers me. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, let's go knit. Hat finished. Next hat cast on because I was filming for Roll for Christmas. Now let's start on Gnome Clue 3. Again, if you don't want spoilers, don't look. Here's Clue 1 and 2. Let's see what Clue 3 gets up to. So never mind, yesterday was a story day, not a knitting day for Nan Dad's Adventure. And today is a cookie recipe, so I am not behind on knitting. So, guess we'll go back to the hat. It's nearing lunchtime. What should I have for lunch today? Can have my leftovers from where we went after the funeral for lunch. I got fish and chips. And by chips they meant literal chips, like tortilla chips that they like put salt and cinnamon sugar on. They were weird. So I didn't like that. But the fish was fine. It was like nothing special. But it was nice and crispy. I could put that on top of some stuff that I have in the freezer. I could either put it on top of chili, or I could put it on top of some quinoa and peas and beans. Either one of those could be good. Kind of feeling chili though. We'll see. I'll let you know. Alright, I worked a little bit on the hat, and I had lunch, and then I took a break. I started working on my journal a little more. So, pages I did today. My least favorite books for the year. My favorite books for the year. I want to make 26 things in 2026. Then I've got my make 9 pages. And then my knitting log of all my projects. And then I don't know what'll be on the next page. We'll see. So we're making some progress there. So I think now I'm going to catch up on some Vlogmas and keep going on this hat. I am timing this one, so we'll see how long it actually takes. I'll see you in a bit. I got some chicken noodle soup for dinner. I started listening to Immortal Consequences by Ivy Marie. Here's how far we are on the hat. This is 2 hours and 11 minutes worth of work. So I'm going to eat my dinner and I'm going to keep working on this, and then I'll show it to you at the end of the night since I'm not editing this video tonight. Or if I finish it before that, which I find highly unlikely. But yeah, so I'll see you in a bit. Alright, I just got to the decreases and I'm going to be done for the day because my hands hurt. So that's where we're leaving off for today. I didn't do anything else fun or exciting. Brett and I started Dungeon Crawler Carl Book 4. So we're going to listen to that for a bit, and then I'm going to go to sleep, and I will see you guys in the morning. Okay? Love you, bye. Good morning, dudes. It is 7 a.m. on Saturday, December 6th. Welcome to day 6 of Vlogmas. I'm going to get some coffee and some breakfast, and then I'm gonna sit down, work on something. So. Good morning, my dudes. Okay, so rather than work on this hat first thing, I think we're gonna work on Nan Dad's Adventure Gnome, because there's a new clue this morning. I'm pretty excited because in previous years the clue doesn't come out until much later in the day, but the clue is out at like 4 a.m. now because Sarah is traveling. So I think we're gonna work on that first, and then we'll come back to the hat. Okay? So I'm gonna have my breakfast and scroll on my phone for a bit, and then we'll get to knitting, and I'll come back and talk to you. Okay? Okay, I finished the clue for Nan Dad for today, so spoilers, but not really because this is a day behind. So the December 6th clue I'm about to show you. His hat is so cute. I love this little I-cord thing we've got here. Very cute. Focus. Focus. Yeah, it's very cute. It does need blocked because the color work, or not color work, it was mosaic, is a little scrunched up in places. So I'm gonna give this a steam, and yeah, it's really cute. So now I'm gonna work on a hat for a while. I have set up for the decreases but haven't done the decreases yet, so I'm gonna do that, and then I'll show you when it's done and we'll decide what to work on then. Okay, let's open Advents. So, Nightmare Before Christmas from the Knotty Knittress, day 6. We've got the mayor. Let's put him on the tree. Here's our tree. And let's pick a goodie out of here. Ooh, Dia de los Muertos, Jack. Love that. And day 6 of Casual Fashion Queen. I wonder if we'll be all orange today. Yeah! Well, we still got a little bit of red and like the speckles and variegation. This one's gonna have to be a project where it's all together because the fade is so good. Okay, there we go. Looks so good. So good. All right, I'm gonna go back to working on some stuff. I'm working on pages for my knitting journal right now, so I'll show you when I'm done. Actually, before we go back to working on stuff, let me show you some mail that I got yesterday. So let me adjust you here a bit. Okay, so some mail that I was expecting was my K-pop Demon Hunters order from Fiona K Knits came. I just got one skein on Stampede sock and it's so good. And she sent me some cute little stitch markers too. So thanks so much, Fiona. And then the yarn for extra hats came, but that's all the way over there and it's really not that exciting. So I'll show you that when we go to work on the hat. And then on the Treehouse Knits Discord, we did a Christmas friendship swap where you got somebody's name and you sent them some yarn for funsies, and then somebody got your name and did the same thing. Well, Erin, who got my name, went above and beyond. So she sent me this little Harris tweed notions pouch from Scotland, and then she handmade me this stitch marker necklace. It's got a pretty charm on it and then a snake stitch marker, so that's really cool. And she watches my YouTube, so she knows what I like, and she got me this fantasy book club ticket and it's got this little stand. And then she got me this hot pink purple fingering weight from Emma's Yarn. And then she saw how disappointed I was with the Fangirl Fibers Dark Academia countdown and made me this mini set of actual Dark Academia. Look at that. So, Erin, you're incredible. Thank you so much. It's amazing. Thank you. So, I need to get the plastic off of this and then I'll put it on my bookshelf and it'll be super cute. So, if I can do that at some point, oh, there we go, then I will show it to you when it's up. Okay, finished the hat. Now we're gonna cast another one on with this yarn, which is from the Mothy and the Squid. So, more hat. Oh, I meant to show you what I did in my setting up my journal, but I forgooded. Okay, so I didn't get very many pages done, but it was a lot of work. So this page is for cross stitch and spinning, just to say what it was or put a picture of it or something, and then to track my YouTube subscribers. And that's it, but that's so many squares to draw. So then I need to also do a page for Instagram follows, and then I need to do a page, well, 2 pages for Instagram follows, and then I have one more personal page to do And then I think I'll be ready to do the first monthly spread. So, or no, I need to do Knitter's Bingo as well. Knitter's Bingo. Let me show you where my Knitter's Bingo for this year is, and you can commiserate with me about how upsetting it is. Because one square unfinished. One square, which is finish my make 9, which I find highly unlikely that I'm going to be able to finish. So, very upsetting. I did complete a decent number of goals this year, though. Like, I made myself 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 goals for the year, and I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. One was entirely out of my control and was just a, well, that happened situation. Cross stitches, yeah, that just didn't happen. And then I had an Instagram follower goal that we didn't hit, but that's okay. And unless craziness happens, we won't hit it by the end of the year. But we like really smashed my YouTube subscriber goal, so I'm not going to complain. I am very proud of the work we've done so far this year. I'm so glad you guys are all here. I am so grateful that you're here. I hope you're enjoying Vlogmas so far and that you're having some time to yourself to do some fun stuff. Or if you haven't been able to yet, I hope you will be able to soon. I'm going to close it out here for today because I'm literally just going to knit on this hat the rest of the day, and then I'm going to make tacos. And that's it. And since this episode is double long, it's going to be a lot for me to edit. So, I'll see you back here tomorrow for day 7. I love you all. Have a great day.